Mic check. I used to cop a lot, but never cop no drop. Hold mics like ponytails tight and bobble ops. Stop and stick around, come through and dig the sound on the fly brown 6060 cycle. Throw the dick around.
Dinosaur and a meteor. They also rhyme.
Oh, snap.
This is what you do with your free time? You iron patches onto your shirts?
Honestly.
Yeah. I mean, that's cool. Whatever floats your boat.
It's my newest hobby, and it's unique, and I feel like it'll make me recognizable.
Yeah, it's your thing. You should make a website. And do you make those patches or no? You just buy them?
Yeah, just buy them.
You can make your own patches of your face.
No, they'd have to be related to my comedy somehow. It'd be like,
Yeah.
what would be a good thing for a good patch? I don't know.
Your face.
No, it's got to be like a dead baby or something. If it's
Oh my God.
and it's like Kyle comedy, and then like a baby with like 2 X marks over the eyes.
That actually could work.
That would be pretty sick.
That could be your new marketing.
That would be merch.
Yeah.
Patches after the show.
Dude, yeah. Here's a bunch of dead babies. You were a guy that loved dead baby jokes when you were a kid.
Yeah.
You used to read them all on that website.
There was a website?
There was a website with all dead baby jokes.
What?
When computers first came out. Well, when I first got a computer as a kid, not when they first came out. I'm not that old. I'm not that old. But yeah, no, me and my uncles. No, it sounds weird. We were the same age.
Well, what?
How did that happen?
Yeah, how'd that happen?
My uncles being the same age?
Yeah.
So basically, my grandfather, he had my mom and 2 other daughters. And so my mom and her sisters are all the same age. They're in their late 40s and early 50s now.
Mm.
And then my grandpa left the woman that is my mom's mom.
Your grandmother.
And he married someone else.
Mm-hmm.
And then 23 years, this was like 23-year gap, right? So he had more kids when my mom had me. So my grandfather had kids the same time my mom had me and my brother. So we all grew up together. So they were almost like my brothers and sisters, kind of.
Oh, yeah. That's cool.
So that's why I have the joke about, like, my grandma wanted me to date my uncle when I was 12. The premise is funnier because I have no punchline, you know? I still haven't come up with a punchline.
Well,
But, yeah, no, people laugh at when I try to talk about that. And I'm just like, well, I guess it is a laughing matter. No, but, yeah, no, we all grew up together. And, what was I initially talking about?
Computers.
Okay, yeah.
They first came out.
We would all, my grandpa had one of the first Macs, not the box one, the round one, when they first came out with the flat screen.
Okay.
Like the white one, where it was a computer all in one. You didn't even have like a separate computer, a monitor separate from your computer.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I don't even know why it's any important to this conversation.
Well, you know, details are important to any story.
Yeah, I got to tell you which one. No, but yeah, we would always go on these joke websites. And there was Chuck Norris jokes. Like we'd look up Chuck Norris jokes. We'd look up, there was like one like, how does Chuck Norris get his milk in the morning? He roundhouse kicks a cow.
That's so great. That's comedy.
Do you know when Chuck Norris was born? The same day Hitler died.
Dang. Yo, is that true?
Yeah.
Really?
No, it's
Yeah,
not
it's
true.
probably true.
It might be.
It's true. It's definitely true.
No, we used to look up Chuck Norris jokes, and then, God, I really forget how much my life involved comedy before I knew it was something I wanted to do.
Oh dang, that's a good thing to think about. What are some more things that like you didn't know that were impacting you before you got into like comedy?
Dude, everything.
Like looking up those old jokes.
Yeah, like everything. And then we'd look up the dead baby jokes too. There was a dead baby joke website.
What do you recall any of the dead? Because
how do you make a dead baby float? You throw it in the river. It's like not even a joke.
that's a great joke. What are you talking
And
about?
then how do you make a baby stop crying? You put it in a blender. It was just the darkest of the darkest
that is
jokes.
great. That's amazing.
Oh my gosh. There were so many of them. I can't even remember. But yeah, and then I used to watch Yo Mama. You know what Yo Mama is? Yo Mama was a show back in the day on, I believe it might have been MTV or BET, but it was basically like a bunch of rappers. They were probably mostly comedians, but it was a bunch of like Yo Mama jokes. And they would just say Yo Mama jokes back and forth. It was the best show ever.
That sounds like the best thing in the history of all time.
Dude, the one I remember is that your mama's so small, she used a Dorito as a hand glide.
Fuck.
But how do you
Yo.
roast someone for being small? Like, isn't that a
Yo.
compliment? But it's so funny.
Yo, those websites are undefeated.
I don't know. But that show was so good back in the day, Yo Mama. I love that show. Now it's just that Nick Cannon show.
Wild
N'
N'
Out. Yeah.
It's pretty good sometimes.
I used to watch it. I sometimes see clips online, but that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah.
So dead baby jokes. So how I started first writing jokes was actually like modifying regular jokes. So I'd find like a cheesy punny joke and then I'd change it. So I'd rewrite it with a different punchline. So the first joke I wrote when I was thinking, oh, I'm gonna go on stage and do stand up, was this strawberry joke. It's like, why is the strawberry so sad? Because both the parents are in a jam, and that was the cheesy stupid joke.
Yeah.
And I was like, why was the strawberry so bad? Or why was the strawberry so sad? Because parents were in a blender. Is how I changed it. And so it's like, yeah, it's kind of fun.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cool. You can take something and, make it your own, and it evolves that way.
Yeah.
Was there anything like, same with you, was there anything like in your childhood that like it has kind of come full circle with comedy that you're like, oh, that's why I enjoyed that so much?
I don't know. I really didn't honestly watch any stand up till like right before I started comedy.
Yeah.
So I watched Anthony Jeselnik's like TV show he had on Comedy Central, which was super dark and awesome. And that was cool. But other than that, I really didn't watch too much stand up.
Yeah.
Other than like, actually, one stand up came to my church when I was a kid. Do you know this guy, Tim Hawkins?
No.
What?
No.
All right. This guy, Tim Hawkins, murdered. Like at a church. It sounds weird, but he like killed there. It was great. It was...
Dude, pastors be killing all the time.
They really, low key. They put those.
Pull this down a little bit. Sorry.
They put those one-liners in.
Yeah.
And they're like, this is gonna kill.
Dude, it's like I went to church like maybe like a few months ago because I'd be going occasionally, and
I be going occasionally.
I do. The way I talk, you're making fun of me.
No.
It's fine. It's
just
fine,
saying.
it's
No,
fine.
just saying. Occasionally going to church is what.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Occasionally, because I'm a piece of garbage.
No.
No, it's fine. Anyways,
it's fine.
I
I won't be invited back.
No, you will be. Relax. It's okay. If that was the case, I wouldn't have helped you change that tire on that car. He had it. I was just trying to speed it up.
I didn't. Where's the camera? I didn't have it. I didn't. It wasn't. I was turning the thing the wrong way. The Jack Turner thing, whatever it's called. The
why can't I think of it?
Whatever it is that spins the thing around to raise the car. I couldn't do it the right way.
Jack,
Yeah.
right? Now I'm confusing myself because I don't even know.
I don't know. But I couldn't do it. I don't know.
Every time I say Jack, I think of a person, so it confuses
You
me.
think of a person?
Yeah.
Who do you think of?
A Jack Stand? Like a Jack Stand, he sounds like a guy from like a Midwestern movie from like the 1800s. And he's called Jack Stand because he just stands off with people, you know?
What?
And he's just like the cool guy. He wears all black with a black cowboy hat and black boots, and his horse is black, you know, like that kind of guy.
That is so cool.
But a Jack Stand is a Jack Stand. That's not, it's just a jack. You just jacking up a car with a jack. How does that make, who came up with that name?
Yeah.
Was it
words-
Jack? Did Jack invent the Jack Stand?
Do you think he named it after himself?
Yeah.
What? Do you
They
think-
should call it a pumper upper or something.
Just calling things
Or
like
a car holder.
A
You know?
car
Something
holder.
normal, not Jack.
Oh, that's crazy where words get their origin.
I was talking to someone last night about it. Like, I just think of words, and sometimes I want to make jokes out of it, but I can't even think about how to make a joke out of it because it just sounds like you can't make a joke out of it. The word is a joke in itself. You're just like, this is just stupid. They just be coming up with words all the time.
What are crazy words? What's a good crazy word?
I don't know. I can't think of any.
What rhymes with orange?
Nothing.
Door hinge. Drake and Josh.
Hinge. Oh, that's where you got that from?
Yeah.
Dude, I would have never thought of that.
That's the only thing I got it from Drake.
That's crazy.
That's classic.
I used to watch that when I was a kid.
That was my show when I was a kid.
How old are you?
I am 29.
Oh, we're the same age. Yeah, so we grew up in the same time.
Yeah, Drake and Josh.
Did you grow up here
Yep. Yeah.
in Melbourne?
Palm Bay. Yeah,
Your
yeah.
whole life?
I grew up on base till I was 10.
On base?
Patrick Air
Force
when
Base?
it was Patrick, now it's Space. Something.
So you were there since you were born there?
Yeah.
And your parents left the military, or one of your parents left the military?
They were both in the military.
Oh, yeah.
But then my mom got medically discharged, and then my dad stayed in for like 20 years, retired. That's why we moved off base. Then went go back to do the same job he was doing before, which is making retirement. So it was pretty. But we can cut that out if it sounds illegal. But
I mean, no, I don't think so. You're good.
he made some good financial decisions.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
So are your parents still together?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find out what's wrong with you.
Trying to what? Oh,
No, I'm kidding. I'm joking.
nothing's wrong ever.
The meteor and the dinosaur says a lot.
Listen, this jacket's called Extinction.
Yeah. So do you like it here?
Like it in Florida.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Do you want to move?
I don't know.
Really?
I don't know.
You don't think about those things?
I don't know. I feel the future's hazy right now. You know?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you have like a plan of exactly how you want things to go? Or like an outline?
I don't think, I mean, I have a basis, like a baseline of where I'll navigate things from. You know, like, okay, so the way I could explain what I just said, because what I just said is just words that mean nothing, is
That's great.
I know what my end goal is, what my future is, and that's just to be able to take care of my family and financially supply for not just my immediate family, my entire family, you know. I don't know where that comes from. Actually, I do know where that comes from. That comes from just my childhood, just growing up, you know, seeing things and seeing struggles in people, and you're just like, oh, I want to make that better kind of thing. So, and me and my husband ultimately have like the same end goal, which is why I think we work so well together. You know, we just want to be able to do the things we love, like cars and comedy, and still be able to provide and it not be an issue, and to be able to just enjoy life to the fullest, basically.
Well, yeah.
But the path there, I have general goals that I want to reach. I have like short-term and long-term goals, and I don't like list these out. I just, they're in my head. I just know what they
like
are.
general, yeah.
Yeah, it's like general, and obviously things change, so you can't like plan out everything, right? But for me personally, having these goals and like knowing kind of the path, the general path I want to go down, it helps me know what I need to do next to get there.
Would you want to move?
No.
No?
I've thought about it. Like honestly, because we were even just talking about moving to another city in Florida, up north, maybe like 3 hours north. And I thought about it and I'm just like, yeah, it would be great because like, you know, it's you can kind of pick where you want to go. You can pick what you want things to look like based off of that. And I thought about it, and like just because I want to have a kid and everything, I want to be around family. And I think when you get away from family, things can get like difficult sometimes because you're doing everything yourself. And I don't know. That's just my viewpoint. But what about you? What do you think about that? Like with you having a hazy future, like is that something you want to figure out? Or I mean, you know you want to be a comedian, right?
Just end it all right now.
Come on, Kyle.
You gotta cut that out.
No, you don't.
Bleep that out.
You don't. You're fine. But no, you want to be a comedian, right?
Yeah, that would be
so
cool.
your future's not so hazy.
Yeah.
You don't have to keep holding it like you're at a show.
I don't know.
Move, grab this arm and just pull it down. Not a little bit further up. There you go. Perfect. Yeah. And you can leave it there. You just like, we're just talking.
Yeah, just.
I see you keep looking at the camera. I was trying to get you comfortable before we came in here.
You're just gonna have a counter, and it's just gonna be like number of times Kyle looks over at camera.
Yeah, I should make a compilation video of you looking at the camera.
107 looks over.
It's fine. No, I'm not trying to like direct you. The guy that did the first episode with me, he is a production engineer of some sorts. He's very, very smart when it comes to like film and stuff. And it was almost a little too smart to start off because I was like, dude, you're like telling me what to do here and I don't even know what to do. I'm just trying to talk to my buddy, right? And like I kept looking at the camera and he was like, stop. Like it was almost like he wasn't slapping me, but he was like, don't look at the camera. Don't look at the camera. It was like a whole thing. But when I watched it back, I understood. Like I get like every once in a while, it's like cool to talk about it. But I watched it back and I'm like, oh, it kind of breaks conversation with the person you're talking to. Because I'm like, are you talking to them, Kyle, or me?
I'm sorry.
No, I'm not trying to accuse you of anything. I probably sound like a massive bitch right now, but no, I'm just trying to make you comfortable. Do you need anything?
I'm good. I'm chilling. I'm good.
You're chilling.
I got Liquid Death. I'm definitely not talking to the viewers, but everyone should buy Liquid Death because it's delicious. And
yeah, we're not sponsored by them, but I'd like to be at some point.
Exactly. Might as well pre-roll sponsorship.
That's what we're doing, man. That's why we got the Liquid Death trash can, the Liquid Death neon sign, all the Liquid Death deaths. I'm all Liquid Deathed out.
Oh, I pulled a prank on my mom with Liquid Death once.
When?
Like 2 years ago.
What did you do?
So me and my sister, they didn't know what Liquid Death was because it was kind of a newish, thing. And so they had my dog Charlie at their house, and we get the Liquid Death shipped over, and I'm like, Mom, I'm pouring this Liquid Death in for Charlie. And then I set it down, and she's like, oh my God, what are you doing?
She freaked out.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
Oh, man. Pranks. Have you pulled any other pranks besides that? Did you ever do them when you were a kid?
When I was a kid, I wasn't a big pranker when I was a kid.
Oh, really?
I was a really... Jesus.
You were a Jesus guy?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So your parents are Catholic?
They're
Christian?
Non-denominational.
Non-denominational, and you went to church a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I understand.
Whoa, whoa,
I'm kidding.
whoa, that's where the problem starts.
No, I believe in God. I've got a little cross right up there behind you.
I got proof.
People, I swear to God, like old people, I've had old people at the dog park ask me if I'm a Satanist. Straight up.
Can we
I've had
curse?
people walk up to me and look at my tattoo on my leg and be like, "Oh, you believe in the devil?"
That's
and I'm like,
wild.
"No." I'm like, "I believe in God." What is going on? I'm like, just because I have art on my leg does not mean I'm a Satanist. You need to calm down, sir. Go take your Yorkie and put it in your truck,
crazy.
you retard.
I was working at Panera the other day, and I was like getting something out of my car, and someone walks up to me and he's like, "You should accept the Lord Jesus as your savior." And then he gives me a pamphlet. I was like, "You didn't. There was 3 other people. Why go to me? Why does it look like I need it more than
They be judging, man. They be
They
judging.
really for real be judging?"
Yeah, that was the issue I had when I was growing up with the church. Not all churches, but some churches, like one I went to, they're super judgmental.
Mm-hmm.
It's just too much, and that's why I like got away from religion completely, because I was a little like going down a dark like Satanist type path for a couple years,
Mm-hmm.
and then that was when I was most depressed in my life. And then when I turned to God, everything got better. I found comedy. So it's like, that's the thing is like, just because churches be acting crazy and doing dumb shit doesn't mean that's the truth and how you can see the world. It doesn't have to be all negative, you know.
Yeah.
Just don't go to those places.
That's like that Bill Burr bit where he's like talking about making fun of the military, and everyone's like, "Oh, don't make fun of the military." He's like, "You think everyone in the military is really like risking their lives? There's probably some janitors in the military or stuff like that."
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. No, but it's
you can't judge
no.
everyone based on like their profession or what they do, you know.
Yeah, a lot of people judge too. I be judging them like a motherfucker. I know it. Don't I know it?
Oh, who do you judge or what's
No, I think as humans, I mean, maybe I'm just trying to make myself feel better by saying everyone does it, but I really feel everyone judges everybody.
That's very true.
Like, no matter what you do, if you look at somebody, you're going to make a judgment about them. At
And
least,
especially in stand up.
Yeah, that's another thing.
That's because I have this like false sense of confidence when I go on shows now that I get use certain medicine and medicine.
You can say it.
well, mom, no.
You're an adult. What do you care? Is she gonna watch this? Did you tell her about it?
No.
Yeah, then you're
But
good.
I want her to be proud of me, and I want to
She's
be like,
proud of you.
I want to be like, "Mom, I'm on this super cool podcast."
Well, you already said it. You went like this.
Well, that's
You
not-
know, you went like this.
that's
It's
not-
already.
That's already.
Just say, "Mom, I love life and I'm happy and
I
I'm
love
doing
life.
comedy."
I'm happy and I'm doing comedy.
Dude, you'd be really as easy to just like. You got to be careful in life. You just repeated everything I told you to say. You should be like, "No, bitch, I'm not saying what you're saying."
I mean, why not?
No, it's fine.
What was I even saying about smoking?
No, to get your confidence.
Oh yeah. So like in the terms of judging people, if I see a bunch of people bomb, I'm like, I can turn it around. They just haven't seen me yet. I'm gonna do great, and I know I shouldn't think that way, but it's like maybe I can.
If it helps you,
Yeah.
does it help you have confidence on stage?
Yeah. Until
Then
the first
yeah,
joke.
it works for you.
Until the first joke doesn't land.
It's always rough.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I do know it's happened to me multiple times, but I think it's happened to every comedian at some point. I don't know. But yeah, so you don't know what you want to do, or if you don't even know if you want to move. You're just chilling where you're chilling for now. Yeah. I mean, it's good. Whatever.
I know that wasn't good for an audio platform, but
It's not. It's YouTube, so people can see your face. They'll see how you're reacting.
oh yeah, okay, normal.
But yeah, so comedy, family, your parents, they're together. That's cool. That's great.
Yeah.
I'm happy for them. That's always success when you make it past like 20 years, 15 years, you know. So that's good. You never wanted to be in the military?
A little bit, but they'd make me cut my hair. So I was like, nah.
Did you used to have really long hair?
Probably like this length.
Really? It's the longest you've had?
Yeah, maybe a little bit longer than this, but
Yeah.
like right before Preach cut it last time.
Yeah.
That was as long as it's ever been.
Yeah, maybe you should cut it again. It's getting long.
It's too long.
Dude, your hair grows fast. It was, you just dyed it like what, 2 weeks ago, and
now
your roots are already showing?
Yeah, it's coming in quick.
Yeah, that's crazy. Women would kill to have hair that grows as quick as yours. Men's hair always grows so quickly. It's crazy. So, your next steps in comedy, what you doing? You gonna start exploring out more and going outside of Brevard County and stuff?
Yeah, I really want to get out and try new rooms and just go new places.
Yeah, so you're doing Milk tonight.
Milk.
It's exciting.
If it goes well, it's gonna go well. It's gonna go well.
Saturday nights are really good shows.
And it's late night. That's fun.
I have a good time. I've had a good time. I'm not saying I've done great or amazing, but I've had a good time every time I've been there for the past 4 months. I haven't bombed there. And I don't think I've completely bombed there. I know I haven't done good maybe once or twice, but it's a good room. Because it's a paid show, and they're there to be there, so you'll have fun. They're gonna like you. You're gonna have a good time. Hopefully they get pictures of you while you're up there too.
Yeah. What's your favorite open mic you've done? You've traveled to a lot of different ones.
My favorite open mic is Villain.
It's a great open mic.
I have been having fun there lately just because I'm not trying to brag on my own. Like, obviously it's like, I mean, it's pretty much, it's not even mine. Like, that mic is just Brevard's now. It's just like Brevard's in general. I just host it occasionally. But it's so fun to host now because I'm learning how to open up a crowd, to be the very first person on stage, not the first, second person, you know, like the first sign up. So I'm learning how to get comfortable in like complete silence, making people feel welcome, and also having the opportunity to do more stage time than if I was to just show up at a mic and do 5 minutes. So I enjoy that, and it's been really good because new comedians have been coming out, or new people, you know, they're coming out, they're trying comedy. It's really cool to see that they know about it. So it's nice to see new faces, like, and it's becoming like a hang, like all the other mics, and it's like, it's cool. People are excited to be there, so it's fun.
A lot of foot traffic.
Yeah, which is good. But aside from that, if I don't say Villain, so there's this mic in Austin that's ran by Rachel Wolfson, and it's called Off the Cuff Mic at Sunset Strip. And it is so fun because, first of all, it's so cool because every time you go there, like, it's always the same people. So you kind of like know everybody, you see everybody. And because it's not a normal open mic, you're not hearing anybody's material, really. Because what Off the Cuff is just, it's like riffing, but you're riffing out of a bucket. So what Rachel has everyone do is when you sign up for the mic, there's pieces of paper next to a bucket, and you can write whatever you want. And you put it in the bucket, and then somebody goes on stage, pulls the idea. It's kind of like Bottom of the Barrel at the Mothership. There's a lot of shows like that, like the bucket pull thing. But it's really cool because what it does is it brings you new ideas, like not you specific, but like me, like it brings fresh ideas. Yeah, because like I've done it maybe like 5 times or 4 times, and I want to say like most of the time I get at least one thing. Or even 2 or 3 things, like even if it's just a premise, be like, oh, this could go somewhere. I could think about something on this. Some stuff is topical that comes out of the bucket, which, you know, it only lasts so long. But I mean, when you get the other stuff, it's just like, God, this is great. Because you're working. Like, I feel like that's when I'm really working on stage, because I'm being uncomfortable with not doing anything I've brought to the table. It's literally just on the spot stuff. So it's really fun, Mike. Rachel's really cool. I've only met her a couple times. It's really cool she puts on that mic because it's really fun and I enjoy it. But yeah, that's my favorite one.
Nice.
And then locally, Beachside Retro, obviously. That's where it all started.
OG for everyone.
That's where it all started.
That's a great spot.
I just love it there because it's like, it feels like a, I know it sounds gay, but it feels like home. Beachside Retro feels like home. Gay. Oh, Chris is great. Chris like, the awesome. Vibe in that building is so nice because they got the retro shit, all the records. That's where I got all these records from, Beachside Retro. And then, yeah, no, Matt's cool. He runs it. He's a nice guy. He's a short, nice guy.
He's a short, nice guy.
I made him look tall, and his episode comes out next week, which this is going to be later than that episode, so it would have already happened by this time this comes out. But in the picture I took, if you notice, look after we leave here, I'm crouching in the photo to make him look taller. I'm going to clip this and send it to him. I'm not going to post it, but I'm going to send it to him.
You can post
Maybe
it.
I should post it.
I think you can.
Yeah. If you're looking for Beachside Retro, look for the pot of gold.
Oh, dang. Oh, dang.
A rainbow will lead you there.
Ooh, Lucky Charms? What?
Just kidding, Matt. You're a great guy. Thanks for running Beachside. Thank you for giving me my first time there and all the other times.
And all the other times.
But anyways.
Is there a joke that you've just not, you love that you haven't gotten to work ever? Like, the premise is like, so good.
What is this? Is this our? All right, we're hold on. God, I don't really know.
What?
I don't know because I'm thinking of what. There's a lot of shit I don't like that I have.
I mean,
so I can't think of anything that I'm like, because the ones that I do like, and this isn't like an ego thing. The ones I really, really, really like, they've been working. I'm not saying they're perfect. They obviously need to be more developed and evolve
refined,
and do their thing. But that just takes time. I can't do anything about that. But the ones that I like usually work. So I don't know. That's a hard question, Kyle.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't think I've been doing it long enough to have anything like that, to be honest. I just really don't think so. I don't know. I know there's shit. There's tons of shit that doesn't work.
There's
no doubt about that.
There's books.
Okay. I've got.
My notes app is.
I know. Yes. I need to actually, this next week, I have to make a new notes, and I'm going to title that one 2023 to 2024 because there's too much shit on there. I got to scroll for days just to add new stuff. I can't.
Same thing.
But yeah, it's not an ego thing. There's tons of shit that doesn't work. I just don't think I've been doing it long enough. But that's I do want to give a shout out because Anthony Popoli has a podcast now where he does Bits That Bomb.
So good.
And you've seen it?
Yes.
Yeah, I watched. I just started watching it. I watched Jimmy's episode, but it's a great premise for a podcast.
That is so good
because it leads them into all sorts of different conversations of bits and or even conversations about the bit, and it ends up leading to jokes, which is really cool
and more tags
to watch. Yeah. So I want to give a shout out to him because this is kind of like the same kind of thing that he's doing. Yeah. But yeah, do you have anything?
I really want that mom joke to work. Wow, mom joke, but I don't know.
You just started that one.
I did, but I feel like
give it time.
It's so simple.
Try it tonight.
I added a new line to it though. It's like so I got sued. I sued my tattoo artist for giving me an upside down heart tattoo. that said wow. So I added the upside down heart part to give it some more context. I don't know.
Yeah. Because the heart would be upside down. I mean, I get it.
Yeah, it's
You just
not
have
funny.
to. No, I'm not saying it's not funny. Do it in front of a crowd.
That's true, yeah.
Tonight, Milk is you could throw it in the middle
That's true.
because it's gonna be a paid show, and if you feel comfortable to, I'm not telling you what to do by any means, but I'm not saying don't ever ask me if a bit works because I don't know.
That's my favorite thing to ask people. I get off stage. Was that funny? Was that good?
I will never be able to give you an answer because that's your job to go test it out.
Because I get off stage and I'm like,
I can't tell you.
I get off stage and I'm like, were they laughing? I can't tell. Because after I get off stage, I'm like, they didn't laugh at anything. I hate myself. That was terrible. But, you know.
Do you
That's
look
why
at
it's important to record. So that's why.
Do you look at people in the eyes when you're on stage?
Yeah, I try to.
Yeah.
But I've tried not to during punchlines.
Mm-hmm.
Because I watched because Anthony Jeselnik's clearly my favorite comic because of all the dark stuff and everything. But he said he doesn't make eye contact with people during the punchline because he's saying something really messed up and he doesn't want to direct it at anyone. He just looks at the general area in the room. But when he's doing the setup to gain tension, he'll look at people in the eyes. But
Interesting.
yeah.
That's funny because I just started doing that and I didn't know that was a learned tactic. Or not a learned tactic.
But
I came out wrong.
something
that comedians do.
Yeah.
I didn't. That's what I should have said. I didn't know that because I just started doing that where and I'm not even doing it on purpose. I don't think knowingly saying, "Oh, I'm going to look out when I say the punchline." What I've been doing is scanning basically the same thing, but I started doing it at Milk just when I did Milk 2 weeks or last Saturday.
Yeah.
And I've been doing it ever since where I'll scan the room and then I'll look straight up, not up, but through them kind of.
Yeah.
And then just say the ending of my joke. And I've noticed, at least at Milk, my stuff was doing better than it had been doing. So I gotta keep trying that.
The crazy thing about comedy is just these little things, these one words, these one little changes could change everything.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Pausing is something I struggle with, especially if the set's not going well. I'll speed up. I'll go start machine gunning jokes, not waiting for people to get the punchline and stuff. But I felt like if I paused more, it would show more confidence and all that. But
Yeah, Shannon.
you work on that.
Shannon was on here, and that's the advice she was telling me that she got. That was really helpful, and advice that she passes on because she's been doing it for 12 years, I think she said, 13 maybe, something like that. And I listen to people, not all advice, but people that have been doing it for a long time. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna listen to a little bit of what you got,
Definitely.
and it's valid because she was just like, yeah, when you're an intelligent writer, if you take a couple more beats after your punchline, people will get it. And even if they don't get it, the silence will make them so uncomfortable that they'll start laughing.
Yeah.
That's not exactly what she said, but that's how I have been experiencing it in my own way. Because I've just started doing that too. Well, not all the time because it's hard to remember when you're nervous in the moment sometimes. But when you give them a little breathing room. I did at Villain last night. Even if not for everything, but even if when I first started, if some punchlines didn't hit, I'll just stand there for a second and smile, and people will laugh just because they're so uncomfortable.
That's yeah.
But I mean, obviously, you want them to get the joke, but
yeah, it's so much fun trying to figure it all out, though. Once we all figure it out, it's gonna be so fun. Killing every week.
Do you think about that 20 years from now? Everyone coming up together and
20 years from now?
Yeah, you don't really think about anything in the future, huh?
A lot of dedication.
Really?
That's a lot of commitment to the bit.
No, I'm not saying I'm saying seasoned veterans, our time is it's been there 10, I'm not saying
I wasn't planning on living that long.
Kyle.
That's what I was hinting at.
Jesus. I thought you were like, I'm going to make it sooner.
yeah,
I'm going to make it in 5 years.
That's what I meant. I'm going to make it
Yeah.
sooner in 5 years.
Yeah. No. Anyways, I just be thinking about that sometimes.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy that people just do it long enough to start being good at it. Like one comedian, I think it was Hannibal Buress. Like they said that when he started doing comedy, I think Chicago, that like I could be all wrong on this. I'm really high. That's all. I mean, I'm not high, Mom, but but yeah, when he first started doing comedy, his first few years he sucked. Everyone hated him, and they were like, "This guy's never gonna make it." Then they leave and come back, and he's killing it. He's headlining shows and stuff like that because he just didn't quit.
Yeah.
He just kept doing it long enough to be good.
And you never know when your time is either. Me and Matt were talking about that. It's like you could do it for 20 years, and if you stop, you never know. You'll never know what would have happened.
One viral clip.
Dude, if I gave this up, dude, I couldn't give this up because I would always question what would have happened.
That's the hard part. Yeah, that's...
Every time I think about it, every time the thought enters my head that I could stop this at any time, I'm just like, I couldn't imagine. What am I going to do with my time? What am I going to do? Just watch TV and be a fat fuck?
That would be so boring. Like, I don't even know what... Yeah.
I can't. I could never. I mean, I love my husband. We spend time together. But when you're married to somebody, you have to have your own thing.
Yeah.
And this has been like the best thing for not just me, but for us. Because it's like...
It's so much fun. And like, the feeling on stage...
Yeah. It outweighs so much.
Like, you could be having like the worst week ever. You kill for 10 minutes. It's all good.
Literally. Yeah, literally.
It's crazy. Comedy is awesome.
Yeah. Do you do anything other than patching and comedy?
Anything other than patching and comedy? Not really.
You don't play... Did you play instruments?
I used to play guitar.
You did.
I mean, I have guitars, but yeah.
Do you practice or no? You used to?
Yeah.
When you were a kid or?
Well, yeah. And when I was older, but like, I actually didn't do music on stage because I was afraid of going up on stage. So it's crazy.
Yeah.
Ironic.
Yeah, yeah. And here you are. Dude, I had an ultimate fear of that shit just in general. First time I got on a microphone as an adult. I don't think I ever got on a microphone as a kid. I've only done like 2 school plays and that was it. I did a monologue in high school once for my drama class.
What was the
And
monologue?
I played an older black woman from New York City.
That's a bit, right?
And
You just read that for the bit, right?
no,
Did you use an accent?
I did.
All right, let's hear it.
Oh my God, I don't even know if I could still do it. Don't you come around my house no more, boy. I'll show you.
You're gonna get canceled.
I'll show you this
Chill. You can cut that out.
No, dude, I'm not cutting shit out.
Right,
It's but that's what I did. I did that in high school in 9th grade.
How many other people unwhite in the class were there?
I don't even know. I think I went to school with mostly white kids. It was maybe like 10% black kids,
They were cool.
2% Mexican kids, and maybe like % Asian. I'm just being honest, brother. There's a lot of white people in this town.
Just ending it with, I'm being honest, brother.
I can't say brother.
No, well, after that, it's like 1% Asian, brother.
Kyle, you live with a black guy. I thought you'd be more comfortable.
Whoa. He said I could have the pass.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can ask him next week.
I will. I'm going to be mad if you do and I don't. No. Yeah, but it's no, but that's the thing is I was playing a character. Like, what are you going to be mad at Robert Downey Jr. for being in Tropic Thunder? You know? Things happen.
That was a great movie, by the way.
No, I do voices sometimes when I'm alone. I'm not good at it.
You can't say you do voices and then not do
I
voices.
don't do voices though. I'm not a voice doer. I just I just act stupid in my house when I'm alone. There's a difference. One's professional and one's retarded.
What's one of them?
I don't know. I just change tone of voice. I'll speak in different accents, like just like the older black lady accent.
You got
like
different accents?
Yeah,
Okay.
I do Asian. I do I do all the races. I do Indian. I do. What else can I do?
What else? I got British.
I can do Lois Griffin sometimes
Lois Griffin?
because I used to practice it when I was younger. I don't know if I could do it now. Yeah, I'm not going to. I don't want to embarrass myself
I can do
any more
British
than I already
accent.
have.
Ready? What should I say in a British accent? Should I go, Cheerios, and I could do a British accent. Look at all these records on the shelves, and Alex and Friends, and then Liquid Death, doing it. It's pretty good, right?
Good, it's good.
It's watching Harry Potter.
Of course you were going to say that.
That's exactly right.
Yeah. Oh, God. Yeah, no, British accent, Australian. My husband does it. He does a French accent when he pretends like the cat is talking. We're a weird family. Watch, somebody literally is going to pull this clip up in like 10 years and be like, we got her. We got her.
She did that black voice.
She did a black voice. With Bill Cosby albums behind her. Richard Pryor. They're all disappointed. Jesus Christ, dude. People are so goddamn sensitive. I can't stand that shit.
Yeah, everything's a joke, especially on stage. Like, everything's a joke.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, obviously, if you're intentionally, like, people know when you're being hurtful. You're intentionally being hurtful. If you're not intentionally being hurtful, there shouldn't be any problem.
Yeah, it's just jokes.
And that's why you have the pass. So go ahead. Say the pass. You got the pass. Preach gave you the pass. You can say it to the camera. I'm just kidding. Don't do it, please.
You should have me say it, or like I'm gonna say it and then bleep that word out. Like I'm saying it, when I say now, you just bleep it, and it looks like.
Okay, Kyle. I'm not cutting any of this out, so they're gonna know.
Okay.
But Kyle's gonna say the word because Preach gave him the pass.
I'm gonna say it now.
You should have at least said at the end, like nower, so it looks like it on the lips.
Whoa. I'm not trying to be super realistic here.
And then I'll clip it, and I'll be like, "Oh my God, he did it!" But nobody knows the context
No
clues
one knows the context
because they don't know that you didn't actually say it. God,
that would be great.
see, but that's the thing. That's how stupid people are. So you think about like all the shit that's out on the internet right now where you see like people saying something or doing something that's wrong or bad. Is it even real? What are the context clues? Like, did you even watch the video?
Whoa, we're getting deep. I like it. All right. Is any of it real?
That's what I'm saying.
That's true.
I told Aquez I feel like we'd be living in North Korea sometimes because who knows if the media is any of it's real. I mean, I know some of it's real because obviously I'm making this and posting on YouTube and none of this is fake. But is this even real?
Is this universe is life even real?
Morpheus could unplug me at any point. You know? He could unplug me at any point and be like, all right, Alex, it's time.
Jesus could come back at any moment, rapture everyone away.
I don't know, man. I'll just be living in this life and doing what I think is right.
I just be living in this life. I respect that. Same. Just trying my best.
So, guitar. You played guitar.
Yeah.
You were once religious. You're not religious anymore?
Religious? Yeah.
Do you believe in anything? Or
I believe in God.
you do, yeah. So you have like but not specific to anything, just a generalization. That's
No, just not a big church, but
Yeah.
Jesus and all that.
same.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who Jesus is, but the Son of God apparently. But what does that even mean?
Yeah, I heard he does a crosswalk. All right. Jokes, puns.
Yeah. Thank God he wasn't crippled because if he got off of that cross, he definitely couldn't walk. Then he'd be a crip walker. That was dumb. I'm sorry.
Nailed it. Yeah. Oh. He's a carpenter.
Dude, I bet you he laid caulk down real good.
Whoa! Jesus laying cock down.
You know it was thick too, boy. If anyone had thick caulk, it was Jesus.
Listen, they said he had skin of bronze.
Yeah, I heard he was related to Bill Cosby too.
Whoa. Oh, don't sleep on him. All right. Don't sleep on Jesus.
I know. He's related to everybody. We're all related. Doesn't that make it a little weird that you sleep with your husband? You know? Not
Whoa.
you, but
Whoa.
you know, isn't technically my husband my long lost brother?
Yo,
You know?
we're getting deep. That is very true. That's
So why are we all talking shit about Alabama? You know? They're
you're
just doing what the Lord told them to do.
Amen. Amen. My mom's from West Virginia, so it's adjacent. I get it.
Oh, yeah. Jeez, man.
You know,
But yeah, so you believe in God.
religious, you know.
This is pretty much the path I've been going down with almost everybody I've talked to on here is comedy and religion. So
Religion.
I don't know. I'm just trying to get to know you guys.
What?
Let's do 21 weird questions. What's your favorite movie of all time? Go.
Usual Suspects.
What's that?
It's a movie in the 90s.
What's it about?
It's about these guys doing a bank robbery, and then someone kills all the guys in the bank robbery. And yeah,
Sounds like a 90s movie.
it's a sick movie.
That's good. I'll check it out.
Great directed and sick misdirect at the end.
Yeah, you love Mr. X.
Best misdirect of all time. It's like that is very true. But yeah,
But it's good because that's where your comedy came from, kind of, maybe.
yeah, I like the surprise.
Yeah. No, you're a good writer.
No.
You come up with intelligent stuff. Don't shake your head.
It needs to be funny though. That's the main thing.
Yeah, but
That's what me and preaching.
not everything's going to be funny, but you have funny shit. Did you not just go to Wine Drunk and do good and make people laugh? Or not Wine Drunk, Comedy Dark?
It was fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was my favorite room probably.
That's great. See? So you're funny. Okay, you have a hard time taking a compliment just like I do.
No. I'm working on it.
Yeah.
I wish it was all killer. That's all. Like,
Yeah.
Once
We're really critical of ourselves, aren't we?
once it's all perfect, I'll be like, all right, I'll take some compliments now. But it's not all there.
I don't think you'll ever think it's perfect. Are you a perfectionist?
I like, yeah.
Yeah, you won't ever think it's perfect. You'll get so damn good, like the best, and then you'll still think you suck. Because I'm just say that because that's what I'll do.
That's it.
Like, I'll just do this for 20 years. Like, let's just say I've made it. And I'll still be like, Alex, you dumb piece of shit.
You thought that would work? What am I thinking?
Yeah.
That's what I would think.
We're self-critical, but I think you have really good work ethic. I see you out at all the mics all the time. And obviously coming from me, it doesn't mean much because I've only been doing this for a year. But it's like, I see you have like pure dedication to this shit because you're always grinding.
It's the only thing I do.
But it's good.
And it's fun. It's most fun. So
It's good. And I see you out there hustling.
trying to get better.
Yeah. Yeah. And I remember, I was telling Matt, I remember watching you kill in Muggsy's that one night.
That was a fun.
That one
was,
night
I
where
wish I
dude, it was
recorded that.
the energy in the room was crazy.
Everything hit so good.
You harnessed the energy in that room. It was wild. I still talk about that day because
that was probably one of the best times I've killed.
that was awesome.
It's fun.
And like it's Muggsy's.
Yeah.
So I'd never heard a response in there like that.
Yeah, Muggsy's.
I didn't know it could be like that. So when I saw you killed in there, like that's the first. I don't watch. Well, just like we all don't kind of watch each other a lot. I don't see you a lot, But when I did watch you that one time, I was just like, fuck, Kyle just fucking killed this room.
Yeah, that's a great room, especially if you get people in it. We did the Don't Tell there, and it was
Oh, yeah.
60 people in there, and everything killed that night. Like
Yeah.
everyone said.
No, it's a great room when we get people in there. I mean, it's rare that we have like slow nights, but it's just that area.
Yeah.
Because like I go to the other places in that room, or not that room, but that area in downtown Melbourne, and like other like the Kava bar, they'll be like, dude, we've been dead all night.
Yeah.
And then like it's just like the whole area gets impacted
seasonally. There's where the snowbirds will come back and everything will pick back up.
Yeah. And this area is just like popping off. I don't know if you saw by where I live, they're putting up a shit ton of apartment buildings.
That's awesome.
Like, no, it's not awesome.
Well, for shows and people.
For shows, it's great.
Well, not for your not for
But for living, I'm just like, motherfucker.
It's a lot more
'cause
traffic.
The traffic, even though nobody's moved in there yet, our traffic has already gotten bad because they've only put up one hotel and 1 or 2 apartment units.
Dang.
And there's like 20 apartment units. Not units, buildings.
Dang.
Like all west of where I'm living. And the traffic, I swear to God, they don't think about these things.
They're like, we'll figure it out later. That's
We're
probably
going
what they
to
do.
make sure we load in a shit ton of people in this populated city. We're going to overpopulate it. Watch, we're going to have more homeless people. That's what's going to happen.
Hey, I've got a couple of homeless jokes. That's fine. I could riff off.
You don't need to do jokes here. This isn't stand up. I would rather ask you more questions than you tell me jokes.
Well,
So what size shoe are you? No, I'm kidding.
10.
You're 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I'm a 7. I used to think I was a 10. I would wear size women 9, not 10, but I would when I was younger. So I have wide feet. And when I was younger, I would buy really long shoes to make up for the wideness because shoes that were my size were always uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So I convinced myself that I was a size 9 for my whole life.
And then
Yeah. And I got older. I was like maybe 17 or 16. And you go, Mom, I don't think I'm a size 9. And she goes, yeah, I've told you that multiple times. And I'm like, my feet don't fit in these shoes. And then I finally figured out that after I got like older, I started buying size 7 shoes, but they were always uncomfortable. So I was always wearing like sandals or like skate shoes because skate shoes were always wider.
Yeah.
But I finally, as an adult, I was like, oh my God, they make wide shoes. Converse makes wide shoes. They have 7. I'm a 7 wide. So I'm no longer a 9. I thought I was a big-footed bitch. I really did.
For your most of your life, you're like,
I thought I had massive feet. I thought I was a massive foot person because all my friends were like 5, 6, 7. Nobody was an 8. And I was a 9.
And I was a 9.
And I was also fat too. So it was just like, not only do I have a big stomach, but I got big feet too. It was horrific.
I was a big kid in middle school.
You were?
Yeah.
Me too. Yeah, I lost the weight in high school.
I just got taller.
So you grew out of it.
I had a gap in between my 2 front teeth. I could fit a Capri Sun straw in between.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure you missed that.
Actually, I kind of do.
That's what I'm saying.
Capri Sun's the shit.
My husband, every time I go to like my niece's birthday party, I always bring him back the Capri Suns because he likes drinking them.
That's clutch.
Or the apple juice boxes.
Can't go wrong.
No. Or the ice pops in the summer. Like, you know, the little Walmart bag of popsicles. What do they call them? There's a name for them.
They cost like $4 or something, but it's like,
dude, it's like $2 for like 60 of them.
Yeah,
or
it's awesome.
100. Yeah, it's like crazy.
Good.
Yeah, we used to eat those all the time in the pool when we were kids.
Yeah, those are the best.
Yeah.
Best classic snack from childhood.
What's yours?
Ooh, pixie stick.
Yeah.
I look like a pixie stick guy. It's because I am a pixie stick.
Yeah, there you go.
But right now, I'd go more Reese cup, cold Reese cup.
Okay, so you got your sour, you got your sweet. Yeah, we keep our Reese's in the refrigerator. We're no fools around here.
That's the only way to do it.
Mm-hmm. My husband's, that's his favorite, is Reese's.
Can be.
I would have to say my favorite sweet childhood snack was the ice cream truck, the cookie ice cream sandwiches. My dad would get those all the time when I was a kid, and they had two of them. They had an M&M one with the ice cream, and then they had a chocolate chip one, and I always get the chocolate chip one because it was always loaded up with chocolate chips. That's why I was a fat kid. Let's be honest.
Now that I'm saying all this, I'm realizing that was
the government gave my parents too much EBT, and I ate all of the food.
And I ate all of the food.
Because all we could afford was Wonder Bread and peanut butter and jelly and ramen noodles. And no, my dad would cook occasionally, but it was rare because he was always working. So me and my brother would make ourselves macaroni and cheese, ramen, like all that stuff. Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, peanut butter and fluff sandwiches.
Peanut butter and fluff.
Yeah. I was a fat kid. But it's fine. My parents were able to take care of me, so I'm grateful for that. Thankful that I wasn't starving, because I'd rather be a fat kid than starving. No offense. I'm not being offensive. I'm just speaking my truth.
I'm speaking my truth.
I feel like I'm talking too much.
No, you're good. That's awesome. That delivery of that was great.
I don't know.
An underrated snack is Uncrustables. They do like this Nutella honey-filled one or something. And you take it right out of the freezer, let it sit for only like 2 minutes. So good.
I'll have to try that. Dude, I can't be out there buying a box of those because I eat them bitches in one night.
They're so good.
Yeah.
They're so good.
I love Uncrustables.
Oh, they're just...
But they bloat the shit out of me, dude.
So, and you can't have just one. It's like...
Is your body changing as you get older? Can you still eat the same things you've always eaten?
I eat pretty...
You son of a bitch.
I eat pretty recklessly.
Dude, I eat recklessly too. Ever since I started comedy, it's been like my eating schedule is way off.
Because you're up late. And you just want something to eat quick on the way home. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you don't eat before because your nerves. I need to train myself to eat dinner before I go to a show. Because I literally do everything but that.
But it feels so weird with like a full stomach.
I know.
Like,
it does.
Thank you.
I think we like the anxiousness. I think being hungry makes us more anxious and it feeds our adrenaline.
Yeah.
It almost makes me feel like I do good on stage when I'm like just super just strung out. You know, I need to look like a strung out drug addict.
I'm glad you're being, I agree. Because I just feel the same way. If I feel like I'm full and I just feel too comfy, I'm like, this is going to go bad. I feel like I'm going to do good and it's going to go bad.
Yeah.
I need some sense of it's like, I might bomb here to keep me honest.
Yeah, I don't know. I sometimes do, and when I do, I don't think I've done it enough to have like I should do this or shouldn't do this before, but I should try eating before because I eat like shit on the way home.
Do you ever try like drinking? Have you brought a drink on stage before?
I don't drink.
No, I mean like water or anything.
Water,
else.
Yeah.
That's something I've never done.
Really?
Just like, I know people do it and I should probably do it, but it's like a confidence kind of power play to get a drink of water on stage. I want to be able to do that.
I use it as a cheat. Like, when I'm doing open mics or closed shows and I'm doing new material, I don't do this at showcases, but I bring my phone up there and I never really drink the water on stage, but I'll touch it just so I can look at my set list. Cause I've been trying to, instead of reading off of my phone, looking at the topic and then talking instead of like being like this in my book or my phone. And having the water up there it's almost like a crutch. Like it's almost comforting for me. Sometimes I forget it though, and I just don't bring it up, especially if I'm doing like 5 minutes. But if I'm doing like 10, 15 minutes at like a show, I bring it up just because if I need time to think for a second, I can take a drink and just sit in the silence for a minute or something, you know?
Yeah.
To me, it's like a crutch kind of, but not a bad one. It's not a negative crutch.
Yeah. Whenever I want to like take a drink, I want to be like, say this sick joke, then just let the laughter carry, and then I just go, that's what I envision.
You envision
my
it?
first time on stage taking a drink of water.
Do it tonight.
But the joke's gotta kill, and it's gotta be one of my like ones I know to do well every time.
Do it when it feels right. But yeah. No. So you got any other shows booked?
Tons of shows. Tons. Like, I am booked on so much.
Well, you're on milk, so you got anything else coming up soon, or?
I'd probably have to check my calendar. It's pretty full usually. People love to book our comments,
Yeah, so if you need Kyle, get him.
Children shows.
Yeah, he does children's birthday parties. Don't take that from me, but that's what he said. I don't recommend it.
You don't recommend it?
He does talk about some pedophilia. Your kids might not. Maybe they're into it.
Has anyone ever come up to you after a show, after like a joke he said, and was like, you shouldn't do that?
I've had comedians come up to me and say that to me, but never a person.
Really?
I've had people say I'm not funny. Not to my face, but just people saying in the crowd. I've heard them on my phone or something, or like when I'm walking away, you can hear them every once in a while.
Yeah.
Which it doesn't bother me because I'm like, it is what it is.
There's this one lady who came up to me after a show. It's happened I don't know. This one lady came up to me and she was like, you could write smarter jokes. I was like, oh, dang.
I've had people say that to me.
I was like, oh, and she was a crowd member, and she was mad at me, but I was just starting, so.
Yeah, I've had was she older?
No, it was like at a show that I probably shouldn't have been doing in the first place. It was like a restaurant with kids.
Oh yeah, yeah. I
and I did this joke that I don't do anymore about killing cats. And the setup to the joke is, how many guys like cats out there? And you know who's the only person to raise his hand? The sweetest 8-year-old boy in the history of the world.
Oh my God. Tell me the joke.
So do you know cats meow when they die? That's not the sound they make while they're under the water. Which is a joke I quit doing after that set.
Jesus. That poor kid. You traumatized him.
I shouldn't have said the punchline.
Is that what his face looked like?
Is that that's what his dad's
He was
face.
traumatized.
That's what his dad's face looked like.
Or his mother's.
His mom wasn't there, so maybe.
Oh yeah. Or that's the lady that walked up to you.
That's how the lady walked up to me after.
I've had people tell me that you could be more intelligent. I think I can be more intelligent. I think it's just going to take time.
Yeah.
I can't force it. I'm doing my best to write every day and try to write smart jokes, but I'm just not there yet.
So, all you can do is keep trying.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what it is, man. That's the grind. That's the game.
They say you have to bomb a bunch, and I'm on my way. Like, people say that, like, I don't ever bomb. It's because I'm soaking up their bombs for them. I'm doing the teamwork for the scene and everyone, you know?
You don't bomb. You don't bomb. I haven't seen you bomb. I mean, I don't know because I don't see you all the time, but you do good. So it's not like you don't have anything. I've never seen anyone not have anything, like
Not
be
get any
completely bad every time, all the time. Like that never happens.
No.
It never happens.
That's the crazy thing about comedy too.
Yes. You never there's always at least one laugh. And even if it's not from your joke, you still made them laugh at one point.
And you're like, that one person got me for, even if it was 1 second, it was worth it, you know?
Yeah. No, it's great. It's wonderful. It's the beauty of comedy. It's hard to figure out. Well, I mean, let me just look at.
What is that?
We're pretty. What time is it? Yeah, we're pretty. Oh, yeah. Okay, I think we're good. We can end it out if you want. It's about 5 o'clock.
Whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I'll have you back on at some point. We'll talk about more stuff, obviously.
I was good enough to make the cut for another.
Everyone makes the cut, Kyle.
Really?
Don't feel so special.
Oh.
It's because I don't mean anything. No, it's fine. No, you're great. No, what I'm gonna do is I have a whole list of people I'm going through. And if I get to a point to where I like run out of people, which I know will come because it's just gonna happen. It's gonna get to that point to where I'm either gonna start booking strangers or start rebooking people. And obviously, occasionally, maybe I'll meet somebody and want to have them on, but I'll probably just have people come back on. And I got a long list to get through, so it would probably be a little bit, but I'm gonna have everybody back on, and I want to have people on together. Like I suggested, maybe you and Preach come on together at some point, but I'd rather have you guys separate at first, so I could talk to y'all and just. I mean, we didn't really get to know too much about it. I got to know a little bit more about you today.
You got to know so much of what?
I got to know a little bit more about you today, but it's fine. I'm new at this. I'm not blaming it on you or anything.
Everyone's.
We're all new at this.
That's the crazy. Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I'm not.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
What?
Say what you were gonna say.
It's the crazy part is everyone's just starting out. Even people that have been doing it for like 3 years. You're still kind of new.
Yeah.
That's the crazy thing about comedy.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, and with the podcasting thing, it's new too, and it's a learning curve and learning how to ask questions, where are the right questions to ask, how do I get to know you more? Which as simple as it sounds, doing it on camera is way different because like earlier, like when you're looking at the camera, it's just a natural like thing. You're not doing it on purpose, but it's just like learning, like, God, it's so like learning when to shut up. Like that's the problem I have. No. And like learning when somebody wants to talk, like when they want to say something, it's a lot. And, it's just learning. Yeah. It's, we're all learning about this, and I'm thankful you are here.
Yeah. Now you're starting to sound like my therapist. Just kidding. I don't have one.
But no, it's like without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do this. So it's like, it's cool to be able to do this and have you guys on. And obviously, of course, I'm going to have you guys back. What the fuck? Like, if it wasn't for you guys, I probably wouldn't still be doing this. So it's like, I appreciate y'all. Y'all are great. Brevard comedy is great. I hope it continues to expand. I don't know. I sound like a preacher right now. I don't know what's happening. But no.
Yeah. You can make a super edit of me like saying outrageous things and then just not saying them on the podcast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This comedian is terrible. I'm gonna say it in 3, 2. What else?
I don't know.
I don't know. I just wanted to say something like super edgy, and then you like cut it off, and it's like, what was he gonna say?
Yeah.
Dramatic. I don't know.
No, I'm just gonna let this roll, and everyone's gonna see all of that.
It's okay.
No, it's fine. This was fun. I appreciate you coming out. What do you think? Did you have fun? Or
yeah, it was fun. It was a good time.
Do you think it could have gone better?
Do
you think I could have done better?
No, you did great. I hate myself.
Don't say that. You're a great guy, Kyle.
You can leave this out.
No, you've said it 100 times. Whoever's watching this is going to see you say you want to kill yourself. Just so you know. I'm not bleeping anything out. I bleeped out stuff on the first episode. I will never do it again.
It was a lot of
Yes.
Yeah.
When I do the clips, I bleep out the words because the bots, they don't really catch it unless somebody reports it. Mm-hmm. So I don't care what people say. You can say whatever you want. You can do a New York black woman's accent and not get canceled. This is what this podcast is.
That's what it's about.
I one day will have Alex Jones here if he doesn't die first. Mm-hmm. We'll have Alex and Alex.
Alex.
And we're going to talk about the gay frogs. All right, man. It's been fun.
It's been.
You want to shout out your Instagram?
It's not worth. I'm not funny.
Just say it.
Kyle Christopher, the E at the end is a 3.
Kyle Christopher. So the E at the end is a 3. So Kyle Christopher 3R.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So check him out.
Oh, you're
He's
looking at
dark.
your
He's a dark guy. He likes dark humor. He's gonna be doing dark shows. But there will be a lot of white people there. Just don't get that confused.
No, yeah, very different.
Don't get that confused. It will be like a lighthouse.
Glowing.
Yes, glowing. Yeah, no, thanks for coming out. It's been fun talking to you.
Thanks for having me.
Wish we could talk more. But I gotta go get groceries. And I also have to pee really bad. But yeah, thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
It's been fun. It's been cool.
She keep working that back and I'm about to throw the shit like